Southern Canadian coins, and with a small quarter and dime hunt and some foreign finds and some other finds I got throughout the week, and something a little interesting in here that my bank teller gave to me today. So I'll get into that here shortly, but let's get into the coins. This is something new. I actually found a $50 peso the other day in a roll of quarters. And this is worth actually more than a quarter, and I never thought I would find a Mexican coin worth more than a quarter. So that's like 50 pesos right there. I found one from Panama Canal, and I'm pretty sure this is their variation of a quarter. I found three 25-cent pieces from the Cayman Islands, along with some 5-cent pieces. I also happen to have found a 5-cent piece from, or 5 centavos is probably what they call them, from Cuba. Found some pretty interesting stuff in new foreign coin. One taka from Bangladesh, which is a little interesting. It's the same money that I showed a while back that my mom gave to me because one of her friends was going back to her home country, so as a parting gift, she thought that I would enjoy those banknotes, so I'm pretty grateful for that. 5 cents from the Netherlands. Parker gave this to me the other day at the bank. He thought it was some pesos, and I looked at it real quickly. I was like, no, it's 5 cents from the Netherlands. 25 cents from the East Caribbean Estates. $1 from Jamaica, 25 cents from the Commonwealth of Bahamas, and that is that for the foreign coins of the week. Now, I found 2 old nickels yesterday, one from 1937, has King George on the back of it, very first year. And the very last year of the Dodecagon nickels, which this one's a 62. So, now you're probably wondering what's inside this envelope. Well, my bank teller said to me the other day he had 35 cents in silver coins, and he was going through his drawer, and he said, well, I had some of these on the side. I thought you'd be interested in wanting them, so I was just going to bring them back to the bank, and I was thinking, maybe you would like them. So he ended up giving me not just 35 cents, but a lot more than what I was expecting, that's for sure. So I ended up getting 23 mackerel dimes, and I'm starting to question if they came from him because some of these actually have the same tone as the ones that I found before. And I also happen to have gotten 80% 1965 silver quarter, which is really nice for him to do. So I want to say thanks to Joe for giving me these really nice dimes, and I'm really happy about these, and they're going to go to a really good home. So yeah, 23 silver dimes and a quarter today, which is pretty awesome. So let's start this hunt by hunting some quarters and seeing what we can find. I have 3 of these ARP rolls, but they're kind of not. This one's a little loose, so I'm going to have to replace this, and a couple transit rolls, so a little curious to see what's inside those. Not seeing anything on this one, but it doesn't mean you can't find painted, colorized errors, varieties, stuff like that. You never know what you're going to find. There's always coins on my bucket list that I'm always trying to look for. It's like I'm like 3 coins away from finding every Queen Elizabeth portrait quarter that's out there in terms of dates. And woo-wee, someone really mutilated this quarter. Wonder what's going on with that. Nothing really much in this one, so I'm gonna do this one. I'm a little curious to see what's inside. I'm a little curious to see if I can even salvage this roll. Takes me no time to do rolls of quarters, so let's see what's in this one. You got some American. I don't know why it's really loose, but see what I mean? 65 American quarter, 65 Canadian quarter. Amazing. Not. That's why I don't like finding American 65 quarters. I'm not really seeing much of anything. Usually the backs of these ones wouldn't have the RCMP logo on the back of them to showcase that they're not commemorative. Most of them don't even have that, or they have different backings, so I'm going to start going through the last 8 rolls of quarters, and if I happen to find something interesting, I'll call you guys back in. So I'm on the final roll of coins tonight. And this is basically what I found in American and the quarters and dimes, but I have a final roll, and I'm a little curious to see what's in the final one. If there's anything at all. I'm not seeing much of anything other than a bunch of modern and one last American to end it. So I'll go through this last roll and I'll call you guys for a wrap up. So for tonight's hunt, my bank teller Joe was real nice to give me these 23 mackerel silver dimes along with the 65 silver quarter, which is really awesome. And in terms of American dimes and quarters, there's about 305 there, no down change, leaving my total to be at $27.30 from all the up change that I got throughout the year, and down change as well. So I would say this is a pretty good hunt. Some of the finds I've been getting throughout the week have been pretty cool, so like, subscribe to my channel. It really helps a guy out. But before I go, let's just take a look at this little bit shiny mackerel dime. I'm really grateful to get stuff like this, so stay tuned for more videos down the road, and you know the moral of the story, guys. Happy hunting.